Hey everyone, John here from testprepinsight.com, and today I'm going to be directly comparing the GMAT prep courses from Manhattan Prep and Magoosh. These are two very popular yet also very different GMAT prep options, but luckily for you, I've been through this process before. I studied for the GMAT a few years back, scored a 700, and since then I've gotten the chance to personally evaluate each of these courses and really test out all their different study materials like video lessons, practice tests, live classes, and much more. So if you keep an open mind, I think this video should be all you need to make an educated purchase decision. So if you're ready, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. So a quick outline for this video. I'm gonna start by comparing these two companies head to head by highlighting the X factors that separate each course. Because at the end of the day, I think that's going to be the most helpful for you in your decision-making process, as opposed to me giving you a lengthy, long-winded review of each. Then at the end, I'll circle back for a quick recap summary before delivering a final verdict of which GMAT prep course I personally think is the best overall. And since I'll just be focusing on the big hit items in this video today, if you find you need more detail at any point, there's a couple easy options for you. First, I'll drop links in the description below over to each company's website so you can check out these courses for yourself. And I'll also have links down there over to our website where we have full detailed written reviews on each of these courses. Or better yet, you can always just Google Test Prep Insight Manhattan Prep vs. Magoosh GMAT. That's a great way to find it too. Okay, let's start with Magoosh, and it's pretty clear what the main X factor is that separates Magoosh from Manhattan Prep. Pricing and discounts. Magoosh offers some of the most affordable GMAT prep courses on the market. They're an incredible value, no denying it. I'm talking a price difference of around $750 to $1,500. And even Magoosh's top-of-the-line Premium Plus tutoring course is cheaper than Manhattan's starting package. That's just nuts to me. So to put some numbers around this, Magoosh's baseline self-paced course costs less than $250, their Premium Plus Classes course costs less than $300, and their Mac Daddy Premium Plus tutoring course costs less than $800. Manhattan's courses, on the other hand, range from $1,000 on the low end all the way up to $2,500 on the high end. Like I said, it's a big difference. So bottom line here, if you're on a tight budget, Magoosh is the way to go, no question. Plus, Magoosh also seems to be more aggressive with sales and special promotions, and in most cases, you can save around 10% on their course by using a coupon code, so make sure to check out that description below. I'll do my best to round up any coupon codes and promos that might be out there and update that text below the video screen to help save you some cash. Okay, so the next X factor in favor of Magoosh is all about their practice problem explanations. And I know this may sound like a minor point, but it's not. Reviewing your practice problems and simulated tests is super important. Honestly, this is where often you make the biggest gains when you're studying. So the quality of practice problem explanations is crucial. And luckily, Magoosh knocks it out of the park here. So for each practice question, Magoosh provides both a written and video explanation, which is sort of unheard of in the GMAT space. Most GMAT prep companies simply provide a brief text explanation explaining why your answer was right or wrong. So for visual learners, this is a huge plus. Being able to watch a video where an instructor clearly breaks down a problem and why you got it correct or incorrect is, in my opinion, much preferable than reading a text explanation. Okay, so X factor number 3 for Magoosh revolves around all the extra resources they offer students. And for being a budget prep course, I have to say that I'm pretty impressed. So in addition to all the standard prep materials the company provides, Magoosh also offers suggested study schedules, a score predictor, 24/7 email support, a progress tracker, a bevy of flashcards, a forum for students to engage with one another, and much more. But the resource most worth highlighting, and my personal favorite, is the 24/7 email support. So essentially, if you get stuck on a problem or just need some clarification on a lesson point, you can email the Magoosh GMAT team at any time, and they'll generally get back to you within a day or so. And this isn't an empty promise. I actually put this feature to the test and I can confirm it's real. So overall, the key takeaway here is that Magoosh is much more than a bare bones budget course. Okay, the next X factor in favor of Magoosh is all about the private tutoring. Not only are their tutors awesome, but Magoosh's tutoring packages are a great value. I've already talked about their Premium Plus tutoring package, which costs less than $800 and includes 6 hours of private tutoring. For the record, Manhattan's 10-hour tutoring package costs around $2,500. But what I also like here is that if you want to add additional hours as you progress through the course, you can, for around $90 to $110 per hour, which I know sounds expensive, but compared to other prep providers, that's a bargain. Manhattan Prep's tutoring rates start at around double that. So bottom line, if you're the type of student who prefers one-on-one interaction, or you just need a little extra help to give you that boost, Magoosh is definitely the way to go. Okay, so the last X factor in favor of Magoosh is content access period. This one is pretty simple. Magoosh gives students 1 full year of access to their online content, whereas with Manhattan Prep, you only have 6 months. Now, to be fair here, 6 months should be more than enough time for most students, but if you're planning to slow down and study here and there over an extended period of time, maybe you have a full-time job or you're a busy parent, then Magoosh with its 1 year of access is probably the safer bet. Okay, now let's switch gears here and cover the X factors that separate Manhattan Prep from Magoosh. But before I get to that, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like this video, and drop us a comment below. No other company does this much research to ensure you're making the right test prep choices, so any support you can show us really means a lot. Okay, so the first X factor for Manhattan Prep is all about their video lessons. And I'll be honest, I don't think any other company in the GMAT prep space can match Manhattan here. Their lessons are interactive, adaptive, and just plain cool. The lessons start, stop, ask you questions, adapt to your knowledge on a subject, and are sprinkled with these quirky little cartoons. And part of the reason these video-based lessons are so effective is that the production quality is first rate. It's abundantly clear Manhattan thinks that video is the future of test prep, and as a result, they've invested heavily in the quality and scope of these video-based lessons. They're fantastic, and personally, I found that the unique way in which the material is conveyed really helps it stick with you. After watching a lesson on a certain topic, if I later came across a practice problem that touched on the same matter, my mind was always drawn back to that video. It just really improved my recall ability, so I have to tip my hat to the Manhattan curriculum designers in that regard. And if you want to see an example of one of these lessons, be sure to check out the full detailed written review we have on our website. I'll drop a link to that down below in the description for you. Okay, so next X factor in favor of Manhattan Prep boils down to practice material. And while I do really like the practice problem video explanations from Magoosh, it's clear Manhattan Prep gets the win when it comes to overall practice problems and tests. In total, Manhattan Prep offers over 4,000 practice questions and 6 simulated practice exams, while Magoosh offers just over 1,300 practice questions and 2 practice exams. So bottom line, if you're the type of student who just burns through practice sets, or you need additional simulated exams to get you ready for game day, Manhattan is the way to go. Alright, moving on to X factor number 3, Manhattan Prep also gets the win over Magoosh when it comes to live classes. So with Magoosh's Premium Plus Classes prep package, you get unlimited access to what Magoosh calls their drop-in classes, which is sort of like a mix between a live lecture and office hours. Don't get me wrong, they're super helpful, but they're just not structured like your typical prep class. With Manhattan Prep's live GMAT course, you get 27 hours of organized live instruction. And I have to say, their classes are first rate, taught by some of the best instructors in the biz. They're all 99th percentile GMAT scores and have undergone additional teaching and training with Manhattan. And in my personal experience, all of Manhattan Prep's instructors seem to have a humorous side, which really helps to keep the classes engaging. Overall, if you're the type of student who does better with live instruction, or you just need live classes to stay motivated and disciplined, then Manhattan Prep is the clear winner. Okay, last up here in favor of Manhattan Prep is their prep books. And this is an easy category to call because Magoosh doesn't offer any hard copy prep books. They do offer some helpful digital booklets, but it's not the same. Manhattan Prep, on the other hand, provides students a series of ultra-thorough hard copy prep books. Each book covers different material across every possible angle for attacking the GMAT: substantive material, strategies, and practice. They're all detailed and well-written and provide a significant value add in my opinion. So if you're more of an old school type of student like myself and you like having that physical study tool that you can take with you to work, to class, on the bus, etc., then Manhattan may be the better way to go. Alright, so now that I've covered the key differences and similarities between these courses, let's do a quick recap for some perspective here. And by the way, since you're studying for the GMAT, I should mention that every single month here at Test Prep Insight, we give away a free prep course to one of our subscribers. You just have to do 3 simple things to enter. I'll toss those up on the screen right here, and I'll also have all the details down below in the description. It's really easy. It'll take you less than 10 seconds to enter, and hey, you never know, you could win a free Manhattan or Magoosh course. Okay, so let's circle back here and first start with Magoosh. Their 5 X factors are 1, their crazy low prices. Magoosh offers about the best bang for your buck in the GMAT prep space. 2, I really like the video explanations that accompany each practice problem. I think they're a huge plus for visual learners. Number 3, Magoosh offers a ton of helpful supplemental resources, including 24/7 email support. 4. Magoosh's tutoring packages are an excellent value, especially compared to Manhattan Prep. And lastly, 5. You get a longer content access period with Magoosh. Then switching sides over to Manhattan Prep's X factors, first is their video lessons, which in my opinion are the best in the GMAT prep space. 2. Manhattan Prep essentially provides 3 times as many practice problems and simulated practice exams as Magoosh. 3. I prefer the live classes from Manhattan Prep. They're just first rate. And lastly, 4. The fact that Manhattan Prep provides hard copy prep books to students. So there you have it. Both courses rate out extremely well and each has its own strengths and weaknesses. I think it's pretty clear at this point how these two companies differ. On the one hand, you have Magoosh, which is a budget prep provider, and on the other, you have Manhattan Prep, which is a premium prep provider that offers super robust courses. And in my eyes, the decision here is likely going to boil down to price and your budget. If money is tight or you don't feel like dropping $1,000 plus on a prep course, then Magoosh is clearly the way to go. But if money isn't an issue and you're looking for the best overall course, I'd have to give the edge to Manhattan Prep. Between their interactive video lessons, the number of high-quality, realistic practice tests that you get, their top-notch live classes, and their super detailed prep books, Manhattan Prep is just plain tough to beat. And that does it for this review. I hope this has been helpful and you learned a little something. If so, make sure to return the favor by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and dropping us a quick comment below. That'd really be appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the GMAT, or again, see those full detailed written reviews of these courses that I talked about at the top of the video, make sure to jump on over to our website, testprepinsight.com, where we have a ton of great content. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, best of luck, and we'll see you in the next one.